Hello guys, in this tutorial I will show you how to separate movements with arch form. I've been playing around a lot these days with it and I find that it has a very powerful staging panel. So today we're going to show you how to separate, how to make sequential distalization, how to separate, let's say, if you want to expand first and then make a sequential distalization. And it's very easy to use. I think Archform it has an interface very friendly. It's a very friendly user interface. And even if you're a beginner, I think you will find it very easy. The segmentation is mainly automatic. It selects the tooth automatically. You don't have to select them one by one. Of course, like any automatizations in the software, you still have to make some adjustment, but I think it will save you a lot of time. So let's jump directly to the software. As you can see, we have a case here in which we plan a sequential distalization. As you can see, mostly in the left side, upper left side. So if you want to make the sequential distalization, you have different options here to make 50% or 100% distalization. 100% will mean that it's going to be the distalization one tooth at a time. When 17 finish, it's going to start 16. But if you select 50%, which is the one we usually use with aligners, you can make up to 2.5 millimeters of distalization. So we're going to select 50%. Once you select 50%, you just need to click here, and the software automatically will create a sequential distalization. You can see 17, when 17 is halfway, we start moving 16. Now, if we play the simulation, and let me put the simple mode, so you can see how the simulation goes. 17 is distalizing. When it's 50%, we start distalizing 16, and so on and so on. So let's go back to the staging panel. And now let me show you how we can separate movements, which is very easy to do. Let me just put this from the very beginning. And let's say that we want to make, just to show you maybe something very fast, we need to expand first and then make sequential distalization. In some situations, I do this. So what we're going to do right now is practically to program, if you see this drop-down bar, in the bar, this drop-down menu, we could say, you will have each movement. This is 26, and all of the movements that are involved with 26 and 27. So let's just say that we want to make a sequential distalization, expansion first of 24 to 27, and then sequential distalization. So it's very easy. What we just need to do is to make the distalization at this point, the expansion we selected, and we say, okay, you're going to be first. Then intrusion should go with distalization. Tipping should go with, tipping and torque should go with expansion, and rotation as well. So we have expansion first and then distalization. If you want to do it as well for the 26, we do expansion first, tipping and torque. We don't have any tipping and torque, but we have to also do the segmentation. We have expansion and we have distalization. Now the distalization, we should do it maybe a little bit before. And this is something that I have found that maybe we can tell the Archform guys to solve this, because we need to do the sequential distalization. When 17 is going halfway, we start distalizing 16. So now we have 50% distalization protocol. This is a little bit more complex to do because you have to do things manually. The software only makes the sequential distalization automatically, and this one's supposed to go with distalization, and this is rotation. So maybe from the very beginning, we should make the bar at this point so we don't have the issue that we had before. So we make expansion, we make distalization halfway when 16 is going halfway. This is the distalization of 16, and this is 17. Intrusion needs to go with distalization, yeah. Then we have tipping, then we have torque, and then we have, which we don't have anything of those, and rotation. As you can see, we're doing expansion first and then sequential distalization 50%. So we do the same for this other premolar. We need to make more steps. Of course, as more staging you do, more steps you will need, okay? So we have expansion, the distalization, we need to make it over here. This is the distalization. So when 15 is going halfway and 16 finish, we start moving 14. with the intrusion, because remember that distalization and intrusion, they go together usually, and also expansion. But this is just to show you how we can separate some movements. There are some situations in which I expand first and then I distalize. Maybe when I have a mesial rotation, I need to mesial rotate 26. I will expand first with rotation, and then I will make a sequential distalization, because you cannot mesial rotate and distalize at the same time. They are opposite movements, so they're going to the opposite direction. So let me show you what I have so far, because I'm just going to do the posterior segment. Let me put this into the simple mode so you can so we can see in a bigger picture. So from the very beginning again, we have expansion, contraction of 7, everything together, and now sequential distalization. I do this, like I told you, not very often, but in some specific situation. Just wanted to show you how powerful the staging it is. Maybe in another video I can show you the hinge movement. So that will be everything for today. Thank you so much, guys, for your attention. I hope you enjoyed the video, and see you next time.